Hello everyone, welcome to Legal Darshan. In today's video, we are going to talk about cyber crimescape. In today's video, we will discuss about cyber crimes, how AI and social media are interacting with cyber crimes, how warfare in the cyber domain is happening, and what are the legal reforms that India is aiming to uptake in the coming future. Okay, now जब 1860 में हमारे पास आईपीसी आया व्हेन आईपीसी was formulated. IPC is one of the wonderful codes, one of the comprehensive codes, that was formulated by Sir Macaulay. वो अपने टाइम का एक बहुत अमेजिंग, बहुत शानदार सा कोड है, जो कि बहुत सारे ऑफेंसेस और पॉसिबल ऑफेंसेस जो फ्यूचर में हो सकते थे उन सब का एक अकाउंट रख रहा था. बट एज टाइम ग्रोज, क्राइम नेवर स्टेज कांस्टेंट. क्राइम कभी भी फिक्स नहीं होता कि एक 10 तरह के हमने क्राइम डिफाइन कर दिए तो वही क्राइम होंगे. So as time grows, as human evolves, as environment evolve, as technology evolve, crimescape also evolve, right? And that's why today humans are more afraid of cyber crimes. We are more afraid of being frauded, being defrauded online. We are afraid of consumer frauds. आजकल कितना ज्यादा हमारे पास कॉल्स आते हैं दैट मैं आपके पापा का फ्रेंड बोल रहा हूँ या मैं आपका फ्रेंड बोल रहा हूँ, मेडिकल इमरजेंसी है, इस नंबर पे पैसे भेज दीजिए या उस नंबर पे पैसे भेज दीजिए. कंज्यूमर फ्रॉड्स. सो मोस्ट ऑफ द फ्रॉड्स, most of the hacking, most of stalking, most things like pornography, sexual assault is now can be accounted to cyberscape. Okay, so online काफी activities हो रही हैं, even cyber bullying, trolling, hate speeches. Cyber zone has to pay a lot into it, right? So जैसे जैसे हमारा टाइम बढ़ता है वैसे वैसे क्राइम स्केप चेंज होता है, वैसे वैसे हमारी क्राइम करने के तरीके चेंज होते हैं. सो 1860 के आईपीसी को रिप्लेस करने के लिए हमारे पास बीएनएस 2023 आया, which particularly aims at decolonization of criminal laws in India and to add more crimes which started happening and which are not codified in 1860. All right, then we have cyber crimes as well. Now, when we move to the definition of cyber crime is criminal activities which are resulting using computers or internet networks, includes hacking, identity theft, cyberbullying, financial fraud, which can also be, consumer frauds, unauthorized access, data breaches, online harassment, which can be bullying, can be stalking, child pornography, etc. At national level, it can be espionage, etc. Okay, so when we discuss cyber crime, we have to have a good idea of Information Technology Act. बट इसमें गौर करने वाली बात ये है कि इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी एक्ट 2000 में फ्रेम हो रहा है, 2000 में आ रहा है. व्हाई? बिकॉज देयर वाज अ सडन बूम इन आईटी सेक्टर. वी रिमेम्बर, people of my generation and people of generation of above than me, maybe people who were born before me, they do have a zeal for IT sector. So the my generation or maybe your generation as well, we knew that in early 2000s, IT sector boomed out because there were lots of jobs being created because of information technology, because of internet being created, internet of things coming into picture. So IT sector was at its full boom. Now to govern that full boom of IT sector in India, we had Information Technology Act. बट वो एक्ट बनाया गया 2000 ईयर 2000 की एक्टिविटीज के स्कोप को, इंटरनेट के स्कोप को माइंड में रखते हुए कि व्हाट happen at that time, potential crime that may happen in the era of 2000s. But now 25 years down the line, we are in 2025 now, and now 25 years down the line, we know that cyberscape has evolved. We have AI, we have social media. उस टाइम पे सिर्फ ऑर्कुट या जीमेल चला करता था, याहू मेल चला करता था, रेडिफ चला करता था. बट नाउ वी हैव जीमेल, वी हैव ड्राइव, वी हैव क्लाउड नेटवर्किंग, वी हैव a lot of things, evolving in the technology, which are of course useful. We have social media coming into picture. We are moving from Facebook zone to, Instagram, Twitter, and much more things that are coming into picture. We have WhatsApp, Meta Space, and a lot of things. So we also now have AI, which is your, Chat GPT or Grok. These tools we do have with us right now. So with the evolution of time, the cyber sector is also evolving, and Information Technology Act somewhere lacks the competency to deal with the modern kind of developments that are happening, technological advancements that are happening. When we talk of BNS only talks of stalking, or BNS is talking of voyeurism, sexual offenses in terms of cyber offenses. Then IT rules 2021 are intermediary guidelines and digital ethics code. This is a supplementing guidelines or supplementing rules, which have been framed under Information Technology Act, which is providing some kind of intermediary guidelines. जैसे कि आप Instagram पे सही चीज post कर रहे हैं, YouTube पे आप post कर रहे हैं, क्या post कर रहे हैं. So there is some kind of scrutiny, some kind of governance happening over that. So these are our IT rules 2021 that have been framed. Then we come to some specialized law. पॉक्सो जो है वो चाइल्ड पोर्नोग्राफी को penalize करता है. So if in any manner you are storing, you are circulating child pornography, you will be prosecuted. Digital Data Protection Act, which is DPDP Act, it is also governing or focusing on raising privacy concerns, that how, for example, if you have to order something from Amazon or Flipkart or anything, what kind of data are you providing? Are you consenting for your data to be, used for some purpose? What is the value of the data you are sharing for online platforms? That is all governed by your DPDP Act, which is mainly talking of data protection, right? Now, next, these are the potential cybercrime laws in India. But now our parliament is in the way of framing Digital India Act. Now in Digital India Act, it will be putting a check on use of AI, use of social media, earlier offenses as well. जो पहले थे वो अभी भी offenses हैं. उनके अलावा जो offenses आ गए हैं, transboundary jurisdiction issues, and all of it will be, taken care by the Digital India Act, which is still in the drafting stage as of now, and it is, expected that it will replace or repeal Information Technology Act. It will be acting in tandem with DPDP Act, and together these two acts will provide a more comprehensive framework so that, cyber offenses can be regulated, can be managed in India in a more comprehensive and consolidated manner. Now, the next discussion we are about to do is cybercrime as warfare. So, because our technology has been evolving, it is not the time where, you can afford World War I or World War II, but definitely there might be, a cyber warfare happening. Some cyber warfare can be traced in Russia, Ukraine as well. The Russia-Ukraine conflict is one of the most highlighted conflict in the country these days, in the world these days. And these days, countries are evolving critical infrastructure so that they can target their enemy nation states or alien nation states. Cyber espionage, sabotaging, election interference are some kind of, cyber crimes that may happen. So cyber, even in India, we have observed, yeah, even in India, we have observed that there have been incidents of cyber attacks in the form of warfare from foreign countries. Okay, so when we talk of espionage is basically you target the critical infrastructure, you target the security infrastructure of a country and get their secrets leaked out, get their, political, military, or economic information, sensitive information leaked out. So there are some instances I have collected from this particular source. The source is Center for Strategic and International Studies based in Washington, D.C. So this particular center, it is, collecting a lot of events that are happening online in between countries. So Russia basically hacked put a cyber attack or hacked Ukraine. 70% attacks जो है वो surge हो गए थे रशिया के यूक्रेन पे in 2024. They have targeted their critical infrastructure, their energy sector, defense related entities. They have, disrupted operations, stolen sensitive data, also spread the malwares, malware, phishing, account compromises. Everything has been done, to sabotage the particular Ukrainian economy and Ukrainian defense system. In India, also, we have observed that Indian government and energy sectors were also breached in a cyber espionage campaign. The hackers, however, the source is not traceable. Now, the very problem, the gap we are facing in cyber offenses is you cannot with surety trace the origin of the attack. So, because there are nodes and nodes and nodes, there is dark web operating. So, sometimes you cannot figure out who is doing that, but you can only estimate who is doing what. So how again this 2024 March 2024 attack on India, the cyber espionage that happened, hackers have sent a malicious file जो कि एक fabricated letter था, and इंडिया के IT governance को वो letter पहुंचा, and it basically hacked into the system. Now we don't know who did it, but this is an attack that happened on India. So this is how cyberscape is contributing to inter-country or multi-country warfares as well. Then next is how it is all happening is because there is a surge in the use of AI. Now AI, we find AI to be very helpful as well, but when we come to AI in cyber crimescape, there are a lot of misuses that are happening, right? So we can see that AI से आजकल हम chats फेक कर सकते हैं, bots फैक कर सकते हैं, bots बना सकते हैं, fake accounts बना सकते हैं. Deep fakes are very much in existence. There is phishing happening, video voice cloning happening. We can do a lot of things. We can sabotage people, we can blackmail people, we can replace somebody's picture and picture with some activity, and we can go on for blackmailing them, exploiting them, having money looted out of them. A lot of things may happen using AI and social media in the cyber crime scheme, right? Even on the social media often operates as a platform for bullying, for hate speech. Recently there was an incident, we observed there was an incident happening this Samirana show. All of it is accredited to social media because until and unless we do not have a comprehensive guideline, we will not be able to cope up with what damage social media and AI can do for us. Now in when we look at AI जो है हमें हेल्प भी करता है साइबर अटैक्स को प्रिवेंट करने में, क्योंकि वो डिटेक्ट कर सकता है, हम मैकेनिज्म्स बना सकते हैं डिटेक्ट करने के लिए, बट एट द सेम टाइम इट ऑल्सो facilitates cyber attacks. Social media is a rising platform for all of these activities. We people integrate social media together with AI, and their growing influence has led to complex cybersecurity, privacy, data protection issues, especially in a country like India. Now, when we come to IT Act has provisions related to protection, but they are again not comprehensive. So Section 43A mandates compensation for negligence if your personal data is leaked. But how will you trace it? Agar X is leaking Y's personal data, but he is doing it through various nodes, and you cannot trace by which node, by which VPN he is doing that. How will you prosecute X? So deep fakes, hate speech, illegal trade, dark web. There is this whole network of dark web that is operating for illegal activities. Cryptocurrencies are being traded illegally. A lot of things are happening using AI and social media, right? So this is one issue that we face in cyber crimescape, where we do not really have comprehensive laws. So social media platform they don't disclose how AI curates content, right? कौन content बना रहा है, कौन deliver कर रहा है. Social media is not capable of telling the exact source. Then there are ways in which it can harm normal citizen. It can also contribute to cyber warfare. So this is the need of the hour, that we need to strengthen we need to bring reform. So DPDP Act is there. We need to bring a strict enforcement of the act. Then we need to when then the Digital India Act, which is still in the drafting stage, it is expected that it will govern three kinds of categories of intermediaries. One is social media, one is AI, and another intermediaries which may influence the cyber crime scape. Then there is an expectation that a team should be deployed. Algorithmic accountability, AI ethics should be adhered to, so that we can have a more uniform or more comprehensive cyber law structure in India. Enhancing cybersecurity infrastructure and user right is the need of the demand, right? So let's see how the gap will be filled in by the Indian legislature. For more videos on cyber law, this is just an introductory session on why cyber laws, why comprehensive framework on cyber laws is the need of the hour. So social media and AI are right now playing a very, very crucial role in Indian cyber laws. They will be an important factor to see how cyber laws will be determined, right? That's all for this video. Let's meet in the next segment, where we will focus on Digital Personal Data Protection Act, which is specifically talking of protection of the data of the users, how intermediaries are manipulating it or using it, and so on. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. Have a great day.